Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the Midday News. The headlines. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar holds 14th Foreign Ministerial Framework Dialogue with his Australian counterpart Penny Wong in New Delhi. Rescue operations continues unabated in collapsed Silkyara Tunnel in Uttarkashi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes stock of the situation, says to evacuate all workers safely is government's top priority. Congress releases its election manifesto for Rajasthan Assembly polls, promises MSP law as per Swaminathan Committee recommendations, and creation of a new cadre of government jobs at Panchayat level. Israel lists Lashkar-e-Taiba as a terror organization as marking a 15th year of the 26/11 terrorist attacks in Mumbai. And Surya Kumar Yadav to lead India in the 5-match T20 International series against Australia beginning Thursday in Vishakhapatnam. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Australian Foreign Affairs Minister Penny Wong are holding the 14th Foreign Ministerial Framework Dialogue in New Delhi. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said the dialogue will advance the strategic partnership. Both ministers will take stock of cooperation under the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership and exchange views on regional and global issues of mutual interest. They co-chaired the India-Australia 2+2 dialogue with Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles yesterday. Our correspondent reports that in recent years, India-Australia relationship has charted a trajectory of transformational growth.
India and Australia upgraded the bilateral relationship from strategic partnership in 2009 to comprehensive strategic partnership in 2020. Both nations' partnership in the Quad format has been beneficial for the Indo-Pacific region. The Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement entered into force last December. India is Australia's 6th largest trading partner. Bilateral trade between India and Australia increased from $22.2 billion in 2021 to $31.4 billion in 2022, registering a growth of 41%. Suparna Saikia, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Rescue operations underway on war footing to safely evacuate 41 trapped workers in the collapsed Silkyara Tunnel in Uttarkashi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami over the phone today and took stock of the operations. He said it is government's top priority to evacuate all workers safely. Meanwhile, to further speed up the rescue operation, a vertical drilling machine reached the incident site from the upper part of the tunnel. A significant milestone was achieved after an endoscopic flexi camera was successfully inserted into the collapsed section and visuals taken from it facilitated the first interaction with the trapped workers. President of the International Tunnel and Underground Sites Association, Arnold Dix, is also present at the incident site. He said that all the workers will soon be evacuated safely.
It's fantastic, of course, the news we've had over the last few hours. It's great to see the faces of those men that we're going to bring home. We've got, of course, better food going to them now. We've got communications going to them now. You'll see this morning that we've got multiple approaches for the rescue. For the vertical drilling, it's really important that it's done very accurately because the drill must come from the top of the mountain exactly onto the tunnel. I think the team here have done a wonderful job.
On the second day of a visit to home district Mayurbhanj in Odisha, President Draupadi Murmu today laid foundation stones and inaugurated several development projects and flagged off new trains. President Murmu flagged off 3 new trains from Badampahar railway station in Odisha. Besides, the President laid the foundation stone for the redevelopment of Badampahar railway station under the Amrit station scheme. She also inaugurated new Rairangpur Postal Division and released a commemorative special postal cover on this occasion. Before leaving for Sambalpur to participate in several programs later today, the President inaugurated a skill training centre at Paharpur in Mayurbhanj. The first ever Global Fisheries Conference India 2023 kicked off at Science City in Ahmedabad today in the presence of Union Minister Parshottam Rupala and Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel. Addressing the gathering, Mr. Rupala said, fisheries sector is one of the sunrise sectors in the country. He said today India is the 3rd largest fish producing country in the world. The minister said under the leadership of PM Narendra Modi, the inland fishing sector has grown by 3 times in the country and ample growth prospects have emerged in North India in the field of inland fishing. The minister expressed confidence that the 2-day conference will not only address the challenges lying ahead the fisheries sector, but also show a way forward to all the stakeholders to ensure sustainable future to fisheries sector. Minister of State Fisheries Dr. L. Murugan and Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Balyan, along with the high-level delegations from about 10 countries, delegates from international organizations, fisheries associations were present at the inaugural session. The World Fisheries Awards were also distributed on the occasion. During the program, the Inland Reservoir Leasing Portal was launched at the hands of CM Bhupendra Patel. Also, the dhole fish was declared as the state fish of Gujarat. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
नई सोच नई कहानी और रेडियो जर्नी विद स्मृति ईरानी की दूसरी कड़ी आप सुनेंगे 22 नवंबर सुबह 9 बजे से और विषय होगा अचीवमेंट्स इन स्पोर्ट्स.
In Rajasthan, Congress has released its manifesto for assembly elections at the PCC headquarters in presence of party president Mallikarjun Kharge. Our correspondent reports that several senior leaders of the party, including Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot, PCC Chief Govind Singh Dotasara were present on the occasion. We have a report.
Congress has already announced 7 guarantees. Now it has been announced to increase the amount of Chiranjeevi insurance scheme from rupees 25 lakh to 50 lakh, create a new cadre of government jobs at the Panchayat level and provide interest-free loans up to rupees 5 lakh to small traders and shopkeepers. The party has also tried to woo the all section of the society by making promises like giving 4th pay scale to government employees and apex scale to officials, connecting small villages with a population of 100 people by road and providing housing to all. Bharatiya Janata Party has said that Congress has yet not fulfilled the promises announced in the last elections. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
Meanwhile, campaigning is in full swing in the state for the assembly polls to be held on the 25th of this month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed an election rally in Baran today. Modi is scheduled to address public meetings in Kota and Karoli also. He will conduct a road show in Jaipur city in the evening. Senior BJP leader Amit Shah will hold road show at Savai Madhopur in the evening after addressing 3 public meetings today. BJP National President JP Nadda is holding election rallies for party candidates in Sikar and Bikaner. Other senior leaders also touring the state today to campaign for the party candidates. On the other hand, senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi addressed a public meeting in Ballabh Nagar in Udaipur district today. Mr. Gandhi is scheduled to address election rallies in Jalore and Barmer. Congress leader and Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot is scheduled to hold public meetings at 6 places in 5 districts today. In Madhya Pradesh, repolling has been held today at Kishupura polling station number 71 of Ater Assembly constituency in Bhind district. The voting began at 7 in the morning and is going on peacefully amid tight security. There are a total of 1,223 voters in this booth. 25% voting took place till 12 p.m. The Election Commission ordered repolling as a breach of secrecy was reported on the polling day on the 17th of November. Israel has listed Lashkar-e-Taiba LET as terror organization to symbolize the marking of the 15th year of commemoration of the 26/11 Mumbai attacks. The Israeli embassy in an official statement said that Israel took this step independently and not at the request of the Indian government. Elaborating on the decision, they informed that the decision underscores the shared commitment of India and Israel to a unified global front against terrorism. The Israeli embassy said Lashkar-e-Taiba is a deadly and reprehensible terror organization responsible for the murder of hundreds of Indian civilians as well as others. Its heinous actions on 26 November 2008 still reverberate in force through all peace-seeking nations and societies. Indian Panorama at the International Film Festival of India IFFI began today in Goa. The 25 feature films and 20 non-feature films will be screened in this section. Other than the opening movies like Attam and Andro Dreams, Hindi film The Vaccine War, The Kerala Story, Kannada film Kantara and Bengali film Ardhangini will also be showcased. We have more from a correspondent.
The opening film of Indian Panorama section was a Malayalam movie, Attam, directed by Anand Dekarshi. Andro Dreams, a Manipuri documentary directed by Longcham Meena Devi, was the opening film in the non-feature film section. Since its inception in 1978, the Indian Panorama is devoted to showcasing the best Indian films of the year, distinguished by cinematic, thematic, and aesthetic excellence. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur today launched the 48-hour Film Challenge as part of the third edition of 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow. Creative Minds of Tomorrow is a platform for young artists to transform themselves as leading filmmakers and artists in future. Shruti Ojha, Akashvani News, Goa.
World Television Day is globally observed today to highlight the importance of visual medium and to recognize its increasing impact on decision-making and potential role in shaping global conversations. The theme for this year's edition is accessibility. On this day in 1996, the United Nations held the first World Television Forum and decided to observe 21st November every year as World Television Day. Meetups at local and global levels take place to make people aware about television's role in communication and globalization. This day also marks the commitment of governments, news organizations and individuals to deliver unbiased information in times when the authenticity of content on social media platforms is questionable. Let's look at the television's journey in India over the years.
Television was invented in 1924 by a Scottish engineer John Logie Baird, but it came to India in the September of 1959 with the assistance of the UNESCO. In India, the daily transmission began in 1965 as a part of Akashvani. 1982 was the year when national telecast was introduced, and coinciding the Asia 82, color television was introduced in India. During this time, there was only one national channel, the government-owned Doordarshan. Krishi Darshan was telecast in 1967 as the first program, which also became the longest running program of Indian TV. Although the Ramayana and Mahabharata were the first major television series produced, Hum Log will always carry the badge of first serial on Indian television. Wagle Ki Duniya, Bunyad, Tamas, Shaktiman are some of other very popular programs. With Kajal and Sudhir, Tripti Srivastav, Akashvani News, Delhi.
Batter Surya Kumar Yadav will lead the men in blue in the 5-match series of the T20 Internationals against Australia beginning Thursday. The first match will be played in Vishakhapatnam. Rituraj Gaikwad will be the vice-captain for the first 3 matches, while Shreyas Iyer will join the squad as vice-captain for the 4th and 5th matches. After a draining campaign in the recent ODI World Cup, many senior players have been rested. The squad includes Surya Kumar Yadav, Rituraj Gaikwad, Ishan Kishan, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Tilak Verma, Rinku Singh, Jitesh Sharma wicketkeeper, Washington Sundar, Akshar Patel, Shivam Dubey, Ravi Vishnoy, Arshdeep Singh, Prasidh Krishna, Avesh Khan and Mukesh Kumar. The 15th National Tribal Youth Exchange Program will be held from tomorrow to the 28th of this month at Chennai. State Governor R.N. Ravi will inaugurate the program at the State Youth Hostel at Chennai. The training will be given by CRPF, BSF and NYKS officials. The key domestic share indices gained 0.5% in the afternoon trade today. The BSE Sensex is inching towards the 66,000 mark, while the NSE Nifty is closing on to 19,800 level. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar holds 14th Foreign Ministerial Framework Dialogue with his Australian counterpart Penny Wong in New Delhi. Rescue operations continues unabated in collapsed Silkyara Tunnel in Uttarkashi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi takes stock of the situation, says to evacuate all workers safely is government's top priority. Congress releases its election manifesto for Rajasthan Assembly polls, promises MSP law as per Swaminathan Committee recommendations, and creation of new cadre of government jobs at Panchayat level. Israel lists Lashkar-e-Taiba as a terror organization as marking of 15th year of the 26/11 terrorist attacks in Mumbai. And Surya Kumar Yadav to lead India in the 5-match T20 International series against Australia beginning Thursday in Vishakhapatnam. And with that, we end the midday news.
नमस्कार, दोपहर समाचार में आपका स्वागत है।